And it looks like it's going to be a jolly shopping holiday season, that at least according to Deloitte's 34th holiday survey of consumer spending. Shoppers are expected to spend nearly $1,500 per household this year. Rod Sides, leader of the retail practice at Deloitte, joins us to talk more about the findings. Welcome. Nice to have you here, Rod.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
It's a pretty bullish survey, even though parts of the retail sector have really had some trouble this year. But spending is going to be up overall, right?
That's correct. That's what consumers are telling us. We talked to about 4,000 of them early in September, and they all feel pretty good about the holidays so far.
Who's going to be doing most of the spending?
You know, it's interesting. Yeah, I would say it's the upper income. So what we found was that the top 20% of spenders account for about 60% of the total spend, or about $600 billion, believe it or not.
You know, the trends have shifted a little bit. It used to be that Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, was the shopping day. And it still certainly is important. But what are consumers telling you about how they're going to shop and when they're going to shop?
Well, they're telling us that they're going to spend more time looking for promotions on Cyber Monday, actually, especially the middle to upper income group. Lower income groups, so less than $50,000 in household income, typically prefer stores still. But we see Cyber Monday taking on more and more importance over the last couple of years. What
about retail traffic, people going to the malls and physical locations versus online? What are the statistics there?
So online is going to be about 56 to 57% overall, and then from a bricks and mortar, we're looking at that to be about 36% overall. So we're seeing really folks focus on buying online in this season.
And they want promotions, that was one thing, but they also want to spend on experiences. How much has that grown since you did the survey last year?
You know, it's grown pretty significantly over the last several years, so it's up to about $600 this year. That trend has been up the last 3 or 4 years, and it's grown probably 7 to 8% a year for the last 5 years.
And is that one of the leading changes, for lack of a better word, in the survey that you've seen, that it's less about what you buy, but more about where you go or what you experience?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we found is about 81% of the spend for the upper income has something to do with travel. Entertaining outside the home was also really important. We see restaurant visits up about 59% of the total respondents. So it is a very important part of the holiday season now.
On that note, Rod Sides with Deloitte, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.